So now we will see how to draw an automata diagram for this Turing machine. So I am starting with the initial state. Likewise in W hash W. Here also we are having two class of inputs. One is A class, another one is B class. Again, we will be traveling in the automata by using two paths. Okay. So I am starting with Q naught for A one path and for B one path. This path is for A. So A is replaced with blank and moved to right hand side when this is Q1. Okay. So what are all the inputs you are having after that A? It should be mentioned as it is, and you have to move to B and you have to move to blank. The next input is B. Just mention it with B, mentioned as B and move to right hand side. And what are all the inputs you are having? Mention it with as it is and move to the right hand side. So now at one point you will be reaching blank. Okay. So the blank is replaced with blank and move to left hand side. You will be having first A. Already we have crossed one A in the left hand side. So you will be reaching first A. So this A will be replaced as blank now. Mention it as Q4. State Q4. A is replaced with blank and move to left hand side until you are reaching the first blank on the left hand side. Remaining inputs will be same as it is. A will be replaced as A and mention moving to left hand side. B is mentioned as B and moving to the left hand side until you are reaching the first blank on the left hand side. After reaching the first blank on the left hand side, you have to move to the right hand side. So now we have reached the blank in the left hand side. So blank is mentioned as blank and move to right hand side. Now you are having the input B. For B, we will be having a separate path. So it should be traveled in the downwards. So B is mentioned as replaced as blank and moving to right hand side. Then Q6. So next element is also B. Mention as it is and going to right hand side. And what are all the inputs you are having while reaching the blank in the right hand side? Mention as it is with the clue. So I am mentioning behind this. B is mentioned as B, blank and moving to the right hand side. A is mentioned as blank and moving to the right hand side. Now, the left hand side, sorry, in the right hand side, you will be having blank. So after reaching blank, blank will be mentioned as blank and moving to the left hand side. Now you will be having, after moving to the left hand side, you will be having this B. So this B will be crossed in order to justify the left hand side B crossing. So B is replaced as blank and move to left hand side until you are reaching the right hand side blank. The operation remains as it is. So until reaching the blank, what are all the elements you are having in between? That will not be changed and it will be moving to the left hand direction. Okay, A will be mentioned as A and moving to the left hand side. B will be mentioned as B and moving to left hand side. Again, you will be having blank here. Again, you will be having blank here. Okay, so blank will be mentioned as blank and moving to the right hand side. Okay, so now again the input is B. So B will be mentioned as blank and moving to the right hand side. Then another element what you are having. What is the next element you are having? That is A, that is mentioned as A and moving to the right hand side. And you will be having blank here. The next element should be until you have reaching the blank, you have to move to the left hand side. Okay. So after reaching the blank, you will be moving to the left hand side. Now again B is there. The input B is there. Okay, this B will be replaced as blank and moving to the left hand side. What is the input you are having? A is mentioned as A and moving to the left hand side. Now you will be having this blank. Now blank is mentioned as blank and moving to the right hand side. Again, it will point to this A. So now replace this A with blank. Replace this A with blank and move to right hand side. According to the state Q1, you are having the input as B, no input as blank. So the meaning is this A is the separator. After this A, there is no other input. So in order to justify this is the separator, after replacing this A with blank, move to right hand side, you will be reaching this state. Mention another one state as Q8. So right hand side, you will be having blank. Blank is mentioned as blank. And again move to the left hand side. Again move to the left hand side. You will be having this blank, that separator blank. Again change that blank as A and stay there. That is the acceptance state. Again change the blank as A, that is separator, and halt there. Okay. So this is the final state. So now you can see here, after replacing this blank with A, you can see here in the left hand side everything is blank and the right hand side everything is blank. So we have justified the input belongs to the palindrome. Okay. So for example, if in spite of A, if you are having B, in spite of A, if you are having B here means, so what you will be here after reaching this Q0, again you will be reaching, you will be going in this direction. This B will be replaced as blank and you will be moving to the right hand side. Then you will came to know that this B is the separator. Okay. So what you have to do again, if it is B means you have to travel in this path. Blank is replaced as blank and move to the left hand side. This blank will be replaced as B and you have to stay on. Okay. So if it is B, you have to travel in this path. If it is A, you have to travel in this path. For example, if we are choosing this input W, WR, there is no separator. So there is no separator means, so this A or B will not be there. Okay. So after blank, after reaching this blank and moving to the right hand side, again you will be having blank only. So at that point, so blank is mentioned as blank and stay halt. So if you are having the input as just W, WR, this Q8 will be the final state. Okay. If you are having WA, any separator, WA, WR means Q9 will be the final state. Okay. For B also, Q9 will be the final state. If you are having, if you don't have any other any separator means Q8 will be the final state. If you are having any separator means Q9 will be the final state. Okay. I hope you can understand the concept behind this. So thank you for listening this lecture.